Hello, the Lake County Library. This is Christy Lewis from the Lakeport branch, and today we're going to be talking about a Halloween/fall haul for all ages. You can order any of these books for free using our library's online catalog, which I have linked down below. I also have all the titles and author names I'm going to be mentioning in today's video, so that you can just copy and paste them directly into that online catalog. With the use of your library card, you can have the book ordered to the branch of your choice, including the bookmobile. You can find the bookmobile's route on our website as well. And make sure to check out our website for all the other amazing goodies that are on there. There's free ebooks and audiobooks, databases, and all kinds of stuff. Without further ado, let's move on to the book haul. Our first genre for today is going to be picture books. And first we have The Zombees by Justin Colón. What's that creepy buzzing sound coming from the graveyard ground? It's the zombies! What's in their glowing sack? Have they come to eat our brains? Or are these bees up to something more tricky and treaty? Packed with lively rhymes, begging to be read aloud with heightened dramatic flair, the zombies are simultaneously terrifying and adorable. That's according to Kirkus. Zombees is for ages 4 to 8 and grades preschool to 3. Next we have Little Boo by Maddie Frost. When the antics of Little Boo start to grate, Big Boo decides to trade his younger sibling for his friends, Little Howl. At first, this seems like a great idea, but soon enough, Big Boo finds that the grass isn't always greener, and Little Howl is a whole new level of monster. This picture book features a pesky little sibling paired with gentle social emotional learning. Little Boo is for ages 4 to 8, grades preschool to 3. Next, we have Hap-Pea Halloween by Keith Baker. In rhyming text, Keith Baker's New York Times best-selling Happy Green Peas celebrate Halloween. A witch, a ghost, a goblin so green. Who will you be for Halloween? The peas will help a child considering many costume options to pick the perfect one. That and more in this picture book filled with kids' favorite parts of spooky season. Happy Halloween is for ages 4 through 8, grades preschool to 3. Next we have A Great Fall by Amy Dyckman, containing 3.5 autumnal adventures for best friends and roommates, Bat, Cat, and Rat. A Great Fall is perfect for beginning readers or as a read-aloud choice for younger children. Raking leaves, picking out the perfect pumpkin, and the trials of trick-or-treating form the basis of the tales. Make sure to check out other adventures of Bat, Cat, and Rat as well. A Great Fall is for ages 4 to 8 and grades preschool to 3. Next we have Bats by Lydia Lukidis. This is a nonfiction picture book. Some people think bats are creepy. Some are even afraid of these nighttime flyers. How do you feel about them? It's time to debunk the myths about these marvelous mammals in this nonfiction book filled with dynamic photos and activities. Learn about bat behavior, species, the important role they play in ecosystems, and why their conservation is so important. Bats is for ages 8 through 12, preschool to kindergarten, and it's also available on ebook. Next we have I Hate Everything by Sophy Henn. This is a picture book about a ghost who's having a very bad day. He feels like he hates everything. Lucky for him, he has a good ghost friend to talk with. Through a series of pointed questions, the ghost friend interrogates his bad mood and helps him to create a shift, at least for the moment. The ghost's simply drawn mouths and eyes are remarkably expressive. I Hate Everything is for ages 4 through 8, grades preschool to 3. También disponible en español. Our next genre is nonfiction, Why I Love Horror by Becky Spratford. This is an anthology of essays in which several of the most celebrated contemporary horror writers answer the question, why horror? Genre enthusiasts will likely have encountered this question before from people outside of the genre's fandom. Why do you like horror? Contributors include Grady Hendrix, Paul Tremblay, Stephen Graham Jones, and more. Our next nonfiction book is Goth Chibis by Yoai. Become inspired to draw your favorite characters from popular culture and create cute characters with big emotions. Whether you prefer drawing traditionally or digitally, find tips and tricks on what materials to use, how to use digital tools, and how to draw the basics from bodies, facial expressions, hair, and clothes. The step-by-step tutorials span from simple to advanced. Goth Chibis is only available on ebook. Our next books are for adult readers, and our first one is Breathe In, Bleed Out by Brian McAuley. A year after the mysterious death of her fiancé during a hiking trip, Hannah maintains her silence about what happened. even as his ghost visits her in nightmares that threaten to ruin her life. When her friends invite her to a restorative spiritual retreat, she hopes to find peace there. Unfortunately, a killer is also in attendance and begins picking off her friends one by one. Breathe In, Bleed Out is also available on ebook. Next we have How to Survive a Horror Story by Mallory Arnold. When legendary horror author Mortimer Queen passes, a group of writers find themselves invited to his last will and testament reading, expecting a piece of his massive fortune. Instead, they arrive at his grand manor and are invited to play a game. The rules are simple. Solve the riddle and progress to the next room. If they don't, the manor will take one of them for itself. How to Survive a Horror Story is also available on ebook. Next we have The Intruder by Freida McFadden, a thriller. I think I forgot to mention the last two were horror, but you could probably tell. Casey's cabin in the wilderness is not built for a hurricane, but she's a lot more worried about the girl she discovers lurking outside her kitchen window. She's young, she's alone, and she's covered in blood. The girl won't explain where she came from or loosen her grip on the knife in her right hand. If Casey gets too close to the truth, she may not live to see the morning. The Intruder is also available on book on CD and e-audiobook. Next we have Lauryn Harper Falls Apart by Shauna Robinson. Lauryn Harper's 8-year plan falls apart after a mistake at work gets her transferred back to the hometown she abandoned long ago. Does this sound like a Hallmark movie to you? It totally does to me. Her new plan is impress her boss enough that she's briskly whisked back to her big city life. But when her ex-best friend enters the same department to help revitalize the town's once famous Greenstead Apple Festival, Lauryn is forced to join in. Lauryn Harper Falls Apart is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. That is it for this Halloween and fall haul. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let us know down below if you're going to order any of these books or if you have any questions, because we really love to hear from you. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.